How's it going, everyone? It's TrulyMystic, and you know what time it is. A hot take video. As always, if you are new, I do react to viewer submitted hot takes from the comment sections of previous hot take videos, and if you would like to be submitted in one, you can always drop it in the comment section down below. I always choose from random, and in today's video, we have some pretty good, juicy hot takes that I will agree or disagree with, and as always, I ask that everyone tries to keep it friendly in the comment section. If you agree or disagree with someone's opinion or even mine's, just be friendly. No hostility. We're all good friends here. And at the end of the day, it's a video game. And so without further ado, I would love nothing more than to get into today's video. So let's get straight into it. Our first hot take from Evan. Hot take: there should be no cosmetic rarities / series. No DC, Marvel, Star Wars, or Frozen, Lava, Dark, whatever. I think they're pointless and make the locker look ugly. Ooh, okay, Evan. So, starting off with our first hot take, it's a pretty juicy one, I'm not gonna lie. Cosmetic rarities, wow. So cosmetic rarities have been removed for a while in this game, and pretty much all we have now are the series rarities, I guess you can call them. They're the DC, the Marvel, the Frozen, right? It's basically everything but the original legendary, epic, rare, or uncommon. But you're saying here that you want all of it removed, and you want the locker to basically lose all its color besides these skins and blue background. Whoa. So, here's my opinion. Already, I'm going to have to disagree with you. As someone that really loves cosmetic rarity in the game, it's crazy that you're even saying this. I miss cosmetic rarity, and I know a lot of people do as well. It's a video game, for crying out loud. We should be allowed to have legendary, epic, or rare items in our collection. It just makes collecting so much more fun. In my opinion, I think they need to bring back cosmetic rarities. Now, I could maybe see your point for the removal of cosmetic rarities and even all the other series, because maybe you just want everything to be equal and have no sign of a higher status in one's locker. For example, you might want the Frozen Love Ranger to be the same thing as the Jonesy skin, you know? From an aesthetic point of view, I could maybe see that working, but I just really can't give you any more credit than that. I think the best part about cosmetic rarities and even the series is that they add color to someone's locker, and they add some sort of reason behind collecting certain cosmetics. I think it would just be a huge waste for them to remove the Marvel, Star Wars, and Frozen backgrounds for all these different cosmetics that we have in our locker, because they look so beautiful and so good, and I think that would be a huge waste. So overall, yeah, I will have to disagree with this. I can maybe see your point for you not wanting any of it at all in there, but I just can't agree with you thinking that it would look way better with colorless skin icons. Anyways, let's move on. From Ethan, hot take: there is no Season 3 curse. I heard you mention it in this video, and I respectfully disagree. Chapter 2 Season 3 was amazing and was pretty much a sequel to Chapter 2 Season 2. Chapter 3 Season 3 had an incredible chill vibe and theme, the battle pass was incredible, and the lore and loophole was cool. Chapter 5 Season 3 was actually the best of its chapter in my opinion. Maybe it wasn't executed as well as it should have been. There is no Season 3 curse. Chapter 4 Season 3 was just bad. Okay, so the Season 3 curse. This is something that has been floating around in the Fortnite community. And basically what it is that for every chapter, Season 3 will be bad regardless. It is just a curse that Season 3 has on Fortnite. Now, it is just superstition. There is really nothing going on there besides supposedly unluckiness. But what you are seeing in your comment is that there is no Season 3 curse. Just from that statement alone, I will say that you are correct. There is no real Season 3 curse. However, what you are trying to point out is that there were good Season 3s. You say that Chapter 2 Season 3 was amazing. I agree with you. In my opinion, I think Chapter 2 Season 3 was one of the best Season 3s that we've ever had. Possibly, dare I say, even better than Chapter 1 Season 3. I don't know. I just really miss the summer vibes and whole theming around the island being flooded back in Chapter 2 Season 3. Chapter 3 Season 3 was also incredibly chill. I thought it was one of the most underrated seasons. Chapter 5 Season 3, you say was the best of Chapter 5? I almost might have to agree with you on that one as well. But I will say that Chapter 5 Season 1 was maybe a bit better. However, I thought the cars were super fun for Chapter 5 Season 3. The whole wrecking was pretty cool. And then finally you say that Chapter 4 Season 3 was bad. I wasn't a big fan of it, which is what I also said in my video. So all around, I'm going to actually have to agree with this hot take. Yeah, I don't think there is a real thing as a season 3 curse. The only reason I throw it out there is because a majority of the community believes in it. And I'm not gonna lie, I think a majority of the season 3s aren't the best. I think they can be better and they're better seasons. But in my opinion, I would just say that the season 3 is usually the weakest out of each chapter. They can still be pretty good, but I wouldn't say that most of them are the best. And so that's what I have to say for this hot take. Let's move on. From Feline Desk Fan, hot take: all item shop items should be available for purchase at all times. They could have a select few front and center and have the rest in a drop down menu like how jam tracks are treated in the shop. This wouldn't apply to collab skins because of licensing reasons, unfortunately. Okay, so big hot take here. You believe that item shop cosmetics should stay in the shop at all time. This has been something actually thought about in the Fortnite community for a really long time. But there's a reason why Epic does their daily item shop rotations. Sure, there are a few concepts out there that have a ton of items in the item shop all at once. But here's the thing. In my opinion, I believe that item shop cosmetics are actually beneficial to have as a daily rotation instead of them always being there. Now, I could see a reasoning for this. There are a lot of cosmetics now in Fortnite, and people don't want to wait around for a specific skin or a specific pickaxe to come to the shop. They might not also have the funds to purchase something before it leaves. And so with this system put in place, you'll basically be able to buy anything whenever you want. And I think in hindsight, that seems like a good idea, but let me tell you why it isn't. The daily item shop rotation works so well the way it does is because the fear of missing out, man. There is FOMO in the Fortnite community. When something comes into the shop, you might not see it again for a while. Nowadays, we do have the dates for when something will leave the item shop, which was something that we never had before. But even still, we don't know what's going to be coming in future shops. So when the shop changes and boom, a new skin or a returning emote or anything has come into the shop that people really want, guess what that's going to do for Epic? Make them a ton of money. People are going to buy it because they don't want to miss out and they're going to do whatever they can to purchase it before it leaves the shop. However, if it was there all the time, no one would really care. There also wouldn't be a lot of excitement for certain items or cosmetics. There's a reason why Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper basically broke Fortnite news because these skins have not been in the item shop for a really long time. The jam tracks do need to stay in the shop, however, at least most of them for a really long time. And that is because Festival has its own thing going on, and there are a lot of different songs in pop culture that people just want. Nobody really wants to wait for a specific song, and so they're just gonna keep most of them in the shop anyways with a nice little drop down menu. But for Fortnite, they have the luxury of being able to put items in featured or daily or whatever they're calling it nowadays and have their dedicated slots, which puts them front and center and allows you to click on it and view the item. Just overall, it would not generate a lot of hype for the game and people would get sick of it really fast. Rarity would be pretty much done with. And not to mention the obvious, there are just way too many cosmetics to be doing something like that. Even if you added a drop down menu, imagine scrolling and scrolling for days trying to find a specific cosmetic that you would like to purchase. And yeah, they could add a search feature where you can just type it out and find it that way. Well, at that point, it just becomes super lazy. As kind of annoying as it is nowadays to scroll through the item shop, it does add a bit of fun when you scroll through it after a reset and find something new or something that came back or something that you wanted for so long. But if it was always there, would you really care for it? And yes, this wouldn't apply to certain collabs for licensing reasons or whatever else. But all in all, I think that, yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with this take. And I do see the vision, but I can also see something like this hindering the game long term. Let's move on. Our next hot take. Super styles need to go. They are just so mid, they need to be replaced with more original edit styles. It would be 10 times better than the super styles. Alright, so these super styles, the styles that you get after completing a battle pass and getting all the bonus rewards, you keep leveling up and you get these specific, super colorful, glowy edit styles for your skins. I'm not gonna lie, off the bat, I am gonna agree with you. The super styles are incredibly mid. I have talked about this on my channel. They're just not that good. You can be doing other things like the progressive styles, or like you mentioned in your comment, original edit styles. Like actually fun, cool, original edit styles. I think people would appreciate that a lot more than just super colors or gold or silver or platinum or whatever. Yeah, I think the super styles are getting old, and it's weird that Epic hasn't changed up the formula. I have speculated that it's just because it works, and I think they're a bit too lazy to change it in case it ruins sales or something. But even putting the extra bit of effort to make styles for a skin after completing the battle pass just a bit of a cooler concept to get players to actually play the game and unlock them would be very beneficial to Fortnite. Trust me, I don't really care about the super styles that much, and I don't think many other people care as well. But if there were other incentives or something cooler that would get people on the game to grind them out, then I would much rather prefer that than anything having to do with super styles. Absolutely, yes, this would be 10 times better, and I hope that this gets implemented into the game as soon as possible. Let's move on. And now our final hot take for today's video, we have from Ezra. Hot take, a Star Wars season would be really fun. So you want a Star Wars season. We have talked about a DC season, and we have had a Marvel season, but a Star Wars season still, weirdly enough, hasn't happened in the game. Even though we have had many collabs with Star Wars in Fortnite's history, we still haven't gotten a Star Wars season. I actually do remember hearing things in the past about people talking and imagining things for a Star Wars season, and I'm not gonna lie, hell, let's do it! Fortnite! We have a new season coming up. It's a crime themed season. Not too many people are happy about it because it's a very similar theme than what we usually get, but I think a Star Wars season wouldn't be half bad. I mean, really think about it. It doesn't even have to be a full Star Wars season. It could just be a sci-fi season with heavy Star Wars collaborations in it. And we could be getting really cool mythics, really cool map changes, really cool skins, cosmetics in general. By all means, honestly, yeah, let's do a Star Wars season. Or at least a heavily collabed Star Wars season, but not just a whole season dedicated to Star Wars, because that would probably piss a lot of people off. I think they can pull it off, and it would probably go down as one of the best seasons ever. Of course, that is if they handle it right and make the collab season something that all players enjoy, not just Star Wars fans or not just Fortnite fans. Make everyone happy. And anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this hot take reacting session. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe and use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you would like to support me there. As always, if you would like to be featured in an upcoming hot take video, please submit them down below. Give me good juicy ones and I'll be sure to give them a look. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video where it will be Chapter 6, Season 2, Lawless. Gonna be dropping a video on Saturday talking all about it, so stay tuned. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you then. It's TrulyMystic, and until then, peace.